morning, Utica. My name is Carrie Palaio, and I'm the proud executive director of the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. We are here today with Jill-Christine Wiley, who is a previous lead of Maria in The Sound of Music. And as you all know, The Sound of Music will be teching here this summer and then launching in September our new Broadway Utica series for this upcoming season. And we are thrilled to talk to Jill-Christine today a little bit more about her previous experience in Utica and why you should buy tickets to this show and, of course, the entire Broadway Utica upcoming season. Jill-Christine, we're so happy to have you here.
Tour stopped back here in 2019 and then took a little bit of a hiatus, and audiences said we need more Sound of Music, so it is coming back to Utica.
Tell us a little bit about teching shows and what that's like. Sure. And how important that is for cities who host those shows.
So after a company is rehearsing, usually in New York City for a tour, they will typically then venture to their first market to add all the technical elements. That's the set, that's the lighting, sound, costumes, hair, makeup, etc. And that is where we really see the show come to its full fruition. And we're adding in other press elements, maybe doing some B-roll footage, press photos so that they can be sent out to future markets. Long days, late nights. Tired eyes, happy hearts is kind of how I best sum up Tech Week. The slogan that I've been reminded of throughout the years is tech is fun. So how do we make the smoothest transition from city to city and really getting the show off on a great start? So I think that the show starting here in Utica for those technical theaters is going to be a nice launch pad for the production and a nice little home base still in New York before sending it on its way.
Well, we are thrilled for any show that techs here in Utica because we know it helps the businesses and the economy, and that's why the Chamber is such a great and thrilled partner with Broadway Utica. My friend Grace here, she is a theater girly, so she's going to get more into details about all of the show.
Wonderful.
Anybody who may not be familiar with The Sound of Music, how would you describe it to them?
It's a bit of a coming-of-age story. Music is at the helm of the story and surrounding throughout. I think one of the beautiful things about this Jack O'Brien production, it's almost as if there's never a stop to the show. It is continuously flowing, kind of as we do in life. It is a beautiful living piece of art that centers around the 1938 times in Austria with a political aspect to it and focusing in on one particular family that has dealt with an unimaginable loss, time of grief and adjusting and navigating. You see children of all ages. So I think that this is a show that is for everybody, whether they are the young or the young at heart. Everyone can walk out of that theater with a different takeaway or a similar one for that matter. If you're not familiar with The Sound of Music, it is a story about finding your place in the world, fighting for what you believe in, what you feel is right, growing into the person that you are meant to be. You may not know the journey you are on until you've arrived in that moment. A really well-rounded piece of theater that has a beautiful message, incredible music and orchestrations, and it really is a timeless show that everyone can come and enjoy.
So with that said, what would you say is your favorite aspect or your favorite part of the show?
I think it's working with the children. You can't fake the smiles and the delight of children on stage. It is so authentic. I previously was with the production for 2 years on the national tours, Maria, and then globally throughout Asia with the show, both children local to those countries and children that we brought over from the US as well. They are so happy to be there. They work incredibly hard, and these children will be touring with this upcoming production as well. I always look to them as inspiration because these kiddos are not only in school, but they are also performing 8 shows a week with you at night and away from their loved ones and family, just like you. One of my favorite parts is getting to share the stage with these young artists, but also watching them discover and build and grow within their characters. It's pretty magical.
And my last question.
Okay.
What is Maria like? When you were getting into that character,
yeah.
Who is she?
She's just beautifully human, right? We all make mistakes. We're all constantly evolving, learning, and growing. She is a young woman who is trying to find her place in this world. And I think from time to time, because she has the best of intentions, kind of putting one foot in front of the other and trying to figure out things as she goes, but she always does it from the purest of heart with who she is first and foremost. And yes, she might make a mistake along the way, and she is a bit of a goofball, and the element of play is so relevant in her story in general, and just trying to, okay, I'm teaching these children how to sing. They don't know how to sing. Well, I know how to sing, and this is the way to connect to them, and light bulb and discovery here and there. And then also growing into this young woman who eventually does fall in love. it is a coming of age for her. So it is just really beautiful to watch her grow and evolve into the young woman she becomes by the end of the show.
Well, we know that we're certainly going to be in the audience. I'm a season ticket holder. You should be too. But just come for one show. We hope that you start off with Sound of Music this September. Tickets are available now, Broadway Utica online. You can grab them, and we will see you in the audience.
See you at the theater.